Let me tell you something about the story of my life. It starts with feeling lonely, then the thoughts of suicide. Sitting alone in this empty room, I cry, waiting for an angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning, see my life through my new eyes. The vision is clear, I'm making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll save you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll save you. Come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my goodness! Welcome to Tacky Tuesday. Oh my God! It's something new. Tacky Tuesday. Whatever you call Tuesdays, tacky. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I missed yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it. Hey man, life sometimes you gotta take a step back. So Monday I had to take a step back, but we back. We back, ladies and gentlemen. We back. And I hope everybody's enjoying life. Life is short, ladies and gentlemen. I'm starting to realize life is short. Before I started thinking I got time to do things. I got a lot of time. Ladies and gentlemen, no, you don't. So if there's something you want to do in your life, you better go fucking do it. Don't try to wait and say, I got all this time. I can do it next year. No, do it now. Do that shit now.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Don't hold
Get
it.
her
Don't hold
done.
it like that. Do that shit today. Ladies and gentlemen, I know some of you not even paying attention to what's going on in the world. Hunter Biden is in the White House hiding behind daddy.
Another hiding Biden.
Trying to avoid child support. Talk about he don't got no money. What?
He had to sell his Porsche.
Hunter, you have money, sir. Hunter, you can get some for your daddy. Your daddy got some. He got tons of money. Tell your daddy to pay child support. Tell your mom to pay child support. Tell her, Mom, Dad, I'm broke.
God.
And they're going to probably look at you just stupid as I'm looking at you. Sir, you got money. Pay your child support. Should Tyrese got to pay his, you need to pay yours too.
That's right.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the Me Too movement is back at it again. Back at it again. Now you got this chick named Jean Carroll. I think that's her name. Jean Carroll. That's now trying to Me Too Donald Trump. Talking about she was taken advantage of in a dressing room in a clothing store.
Mm-hmm.
So Donald Trump took advantage of you in a dressing room in a clothing store. And of course, you waited 40, 50 years later to tell your story because now you feel so comfortable because of the Me Too movement. You want to talk about what happened to you. Ladies, and I ain't going to talk, no, gentlemen. Ladies, if something happens to you, if somebody did something to you sexually, it is your obligation, your right and obligation to let people know. Because if that person did it to you, they'll do it to somebody else. And if I'm concerned, if it happens to somebody else, I'll blame you too. I'll blame you too. So if it happens to you and you don't say nothing and it happens to another person, but the same person that did it to you, I'll blame you too. That's tacky and disgusting. You think if I got taken advantage of, you think I'm not going to say something? Shit. I'm going to be telling. I got taken advantage of because I don't want to happen to somebody else.
Exactly. And where's the proof of this? Where's the proof of it?
There's no proof. There's no proof. You can't prove a 50-year-old sexual assault case. Prove it.
He probably walked by her at a store and said, "Hello, how are you today?"
Right.
"Oh, I'm feeling like I've been molested."
Right. Who knows? Or she probably never met him at all.
Probably not.
We gotta do better, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. What if it was your daughter? Wouldn't you want your daughter to say something?
Mm-hmm.
If it was my son, I want my son to say something. We gotta do better. This is getting out of hand. All these Me Too movement cases. Man.
I call BS.
I call BS too. I think I smell a rat. And the rat is dead. Anyway, brother, you got any news, man?
Well, the episode of the one that I did with Reggie Hendricks, Jimi Hendrix' cousin, it went up yesterday. So I encourage everybody to go check it out. I haven't really been advertising on social media, but man, I expected more views than what I've gotten so far. So
yeah, you know what? I didn't even see it in my feed, man. I got my notifications on. I didn't even see it. When did you post it?
I posted it yesterday at 11 a.m. So it's been noon your time.
Oh wow, yeah, I ain't see nothing, man. YouTube be doing that kind of craziness, man. Your notifications be on and you don't see nothing.
Yeah, I have a feeling that my notifications didn't go out for some reason.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know, man. YouTube be acting crazy. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, life. Being a parent, having children is something else. Let me tell you, something else. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I got a son, I got a daughter. I raised them the best way I can. I do. And when you do the best that you can with your children, they tend to do the opposite. But they'll tell you that you're such a great parent and that you want that you appreciate what you did for them, but they turn around and do the opposite. For instance, let me give you an example. My daughter, she's now 22 years old. She turned 23 this year. And guess what? She said, "Dad, I love you so much. You're such a great guy. You're a great husband to Mom. I want a guy just like you. When I start dating and when I get married, I want a father just like you. I'm a husband just like you." But guess what? I don't want you to have a husband like me. I don't want you to have a boyfriend like me. And that's today's show, ladies and gentlemen. If you were the father of a daughter or a mother of a son, would you want them with someone like you? And my answer to you is this: no. I don't want you dating nobody like me. I don't want you marrying nobody like me. I want you dating and marrying somebody better than me.
Yep.
Better than me.
Agreed.
And the reason why is because you don't know everything about me, dear. I haven't told you everything.
And I ain't going to.
All right, and I'm not going to. I want you to find the most purest boy man in the world that you can find. And it's a possibility the one you find I may not like. I may not. But please try to at least find somebody that pretends to be better than me. I should know that your man is shit. I should know your man is shit. I should know your man's a drug addict. Your man does crack. Your man was in prison.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around somebody that was just like me.
But at least, goddamn it, try.
Yeah, right.
But I don't want to be the same like me. I want them to be better than me, but I don't want them to be worse than me either.
Very true.
Ladies and gentlemen, your children, your sons, your daughters are going out here and they'll tell you, just like I told you, that you're a great parent and that they want their mate to be just like you. And they'll go out and do the damn opposite. Actually, do worse.
Yeah.
So here's my question to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Would you be able to deal with someone your child was dating that you didn't like? Brother, go ahead and talk on this situation.
Well,
would you want your daughter dating a man like you?
I couldn't stand to be around somebody that'd be just like me in the first place. But knowing that I have a very addictive personality and my alcohol and drug abuse in the past,
right?
I wouldn't want my daughter to be around someone like that. It took me, man, my kids were nearly grown before I even knew what it was like to be a dad. And if my daughter could, well, she found a good man who's a lot better than me. He's a hardworking guy, and he doesn't get drunk, and
awesome.
He doesn't mess with drugs, and he's really good to my grandkids. But if my daughter was around someone, I would want. Okay, let me put it this way. Trying to put this in the right words, but
right. Keep it 100, man. Keep it real.
I would want my daughter to be around someone who is like the me that I am now.
Okay.
You know, I stay away from the alcohol and drugs, and I try to spend as much time with my family as I can, and I enjoy being around my family, and I think my family enjoys being around the me that I am now.
Okay.
Just I have so many regrets in my life, the way I treated my kids, and the selfishness the selfish person that I was when I was younger. Because it was all about, oh, I'm ready to come home and get drunk and forget about the day, and man, come on weekend, I'm ready to party and have a good time. And I couldn't stand if my daughter was around someone that was like that.
Right. Okay. And what do you think about the today's question?
I'm interested to see what people have to say about that.
Yeah.
If they can be honest.
Yeah. Would you be able to deal with someone your child was dating that you didn't like? Would you be able to deal with it, brother?
Oh, let me tell you. My daughter was with this guy. He's the father of my oldest grandson.
Okay.
And he was an abusive person. You know, he's a narcissist kind of person. And I actually went up to his job and threatened to beat his ass because he put his hands on my daughter. And it was at the Walmart in Baytown. And I was banned from that store because I went in there and caused such a ruckus. But I was pissed. I was pissed.
Yes, I'd be pissed too. You have your fucking nerve. This is my daughter, motherfucker.
That's right. And my other daughter, she got with this guy who was even worse narcissist than the other guy. But she, I told her, because the car that we had gotten her was in our name. I said, "You're going to be with this guy? I'm taking the car back."
Right.
You think he can take care of you better? Then prove it.
Right. Let's see.
And I put it this way: if my kids are around somebody that is like that, I don't put up with it. And if you're going to insist upon being with someone like that, then there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. And the reason why I'm so passionate is because of my grandkids. I don't want them being around someone like that.
Exactly. There you go. Right. There you go.
If you're so insistent of being with someone like that, then that's fine. You do what you want to do, but let us
leave my grandkids here. You can be with whoever you want to be with, but I don't want my grandkids in front of that trash.
Exactly.
That you got.
And I will fight. I will fight.
I'm right there with you. Look, we're tag team.
I mean, it's not. If it was just somebody I just didn't like for whatever other reason, if it wasn't rational and I just didn't like them, then I don't really have the right to interfere. But when they're a narcissist and they're emotionally and physically abusive, that's when I have to step in.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you my story.
Uh-oh.
Now, like I said, I did a good job raising my children. My son right now, he's not dating. He's only 10. Thank God. But my daughter, like I said, she's 22, about to turn 23 this year. And we gave her everything she needed. Gave her a good home, great clothes in the back, gave her everything she wanted. Everything. Sent her to camp. You name it, we did it. And like I said, man, my daughter, she was like, Dad, I love you so much. You're a great dad. You love Mom. I love how you, keep things together, keep the home together, keep the family tight. I want a man just like you. I want a husband just like you. And I thought about it. I was like, man, yeah, that's so wonderful. It made me feel good. Like I did something good. I did a good job. But then I said to myself, no, I don't want you to have a man that's better than me because you don't know everything about me.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know my past. You don't know my troubles. I like to paint a good picture in front of you. I like to paint a real Leave It to Beaver, Bill Cosby type shit around you. I want you to think you're living with the Huxtables. But we're not the Huxtables. I just paint that picture for you. When you see me, you see Bill Cosby. The one in the Cosby Show. That's the one you see. But ladies and gentlemen, that is not the real me. The real me has a real dark past. The real me used to drink and drive. The real me used to sleep around. The real me was the shit bag. Back in the day. Today I'm not. I still got my moments. But that other shit I don't do no more. But do I want my daughter dating a younger me? I would probably choke the shit out the boy. No, I don't want my daughter dating a younger me. An older me, yes. A better me, yes. But a younger me? So, ladies and gentlemen, my daughter she had her first child, baby boy. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Let me tell you something. I'm going to keep 100%, I'm going to be real with you. I have not seen my grandson yet. I haven't seen him. I haven't held him. I have done nothing with my grandson yet. And to make it even more interesting, my daughter wasn't even supposed to be able to get pregnant because I went to go with her to keep her from getting pregnant. She went and had it reversed.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I don't know why. There's a lot of questions of why. I don't know why she went and did that. But she went and had it reversed so she can have a baby with a drug addict. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say it again. Her boyfriend is a low-life, non-working drug addict. Now,
why do women fall for people like that?
I don't know, but I understand. Let me tell you why I understand. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, I live in a part of West Virginia called Martinsburg. We're not all the way into like the boonies, the woods with the rednecks and the inbreeds. We're not that far. No, I'm like right there. Like you can come, I'm like right there with Maryland and Pennsylvania and DC. I'm like right there. Like I could be part of all that, and Virginia too. I can part of all that. I'm right there. Right when you cross that line, I'm right there in West Virginia, the very beginning of West Virginia. But that part of West Virginia, we got a lot of motherfuckers that come over here and fuck our shit up. We got people from New Jersey, we got people from New York, we got people from DC, we got people from all over the fucking place. And they all in Martinsburg trying to escape high rent. That's why I came here. I tried to escape high rent. That's the only reason I came to West Virginia. If I could have been in Maryland with low rent, I'd have stayed in Maryland. But I'm here to escape high fucking prices.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, that means what? You're going to get a lot of not so many good people. You're going to get criminals. You're going to get drug addicts. You're going to get, some pedophiles and all that other stuff. You're going to get them all because those typically the ones that come into, trying to escape and all that. Yes. A lot of criminals try to come here and hide out. This is where you hide. Here. So, I would say, give or take. I would say probably a good maybe 50-60% of people out here probably on some kind of drugs. There's a lot of drugs out here. People die every day off a meth overdose, whatever. Every day. There's a different death or whatever with drugs. It's got so bad, we have what is it called? That they give you to revive you when you overdose? Narcan?
I don't remember.
I think it's called Narcan. We have Narcan stands where you can go and get Narcan because that's how bad the fucking drugs are out here. You can get some Narcan, so in case you have an overdose, somebody can take your Narcan and shoot you up to revive you.
Jesus.
That's how bad it is out here. So mind it, my daughter has never been around drugs. I don't do drugs. My wife don't do drugs. Nobody in our family do drugs. And I didn't know anything about Martinsburg when I came here. I didn't know there was a heavy drug population out here. I know there was a bunch of drug addicts. I didn't know people died every day from drugs out here. I had no idea. But then when I found out that it was, I was like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't got nothing to worry about. My daughter knows better. She knows better. She ain't never seen no drug addicts. And how about this? Her first boyfriend is her first baby daddy and the first drug addict she ever came across. Sad. But you told me you wanted a man just like me. But how so? You lied. You went and got worse than anything you ever seen in your life. You got worse. Now at this point, I wish you did pick someone like me. Maybe my shit wasn't as bad as I fucking thought. Maybe it wasn't. I wouldn't mind you being with somebody that was, running around in the streets, getting DUIs. But you went and got the worst of the worst. You got a person that steals from you. Oh, I've got this too. And he puts his hands on you. You've never seen me put my hands on your mother. Never. Never seen it. So you get your first boyfriend, your first baby daddy, who's a drug addict and an abuser, but you told me that you wanted a man just like me. So, while my daughter's out with this drug addict abuser, he's using her to get all kinds of stuff in her name. Cars, credit cards, all kind of stuff. Bringing up debt back and forth.
You know what's going to happen when it runs out, right?
Huh?
You know what's going to happen when all that runs out, right? When
I know. She's going to come back here, busted and disgusted, crying. I know. Yes, I'm prepared for it. I know what's happening.
Yeah. You know what he's going to do?
Oh, but
he's going to bounce down the road.
He's going to dip off.
Yep, I know that type.
So, like I said, so she's ringing it up. She's ringing up. She's buying cars and being credit cards, and the creditors are calling here because this is her last place of residence. I'm like, ma'am, sir, she don't live here. I don't even know where my daughter lives at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where she live at, brother.
Oh, I gotta tell you something real quick.
I ain't never seen my grandchild, my very first grandchild. I don't know where she or my grandchild is at with this crackhead.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I know what you're doing. I'm getting your credit card statements. I'm getting your credits from your cars you buying or trying to get, and you're not paying for them, so they're repossessing them. I get all that.
I gotta say something real quick.
What happened to you trying to date a man like me? What happened to you wanting to be with a man like your father? You picked the opposite. You picked the complete opposite. I didn't show you none of that shit. Nothing. And get this. I didn't even tell you this. Ladies and gentlemen. My daughter is now also using drugs.
Oh no.
Yes, she is. She is up now. Yes. Bongs and I don't know what else. I know I saw. Oh, didn't tell you. So when she started dating this boy, right? Of course, he came to the house all nice, all well dressed, all well spoken. Woo woo woo. We liked him. We liked him. He came there talking about, oh man, I'm conservative, and I like Trump, and woo 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 woo. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. Talk about he had 2 jobs. I'm okay, hardworking, conservative. I'm like, this is a good goddamn dude. Yeah, let's have a beer, talk. Woo woo. Didn't know that this dude was faking the whole damn time. This dude didn't work not one job. He didn't work one job. And now my daughter is now with a drug addict and doing drugs with him on the down low. She thought she was doing the down low until I had to go over to my brother's house. Jamil, Mr. Allen Comedy Peterson, if you're watching, yes. My daughter and her boyfriend ran over to his house to escape. And I can't do that because she's grown.
Mm-hmm.
She's grown. I'm like, okay, you want to be grown with your crackhead boyfriend? Go on. Feel free. I can't stop you. You're grown. And then my brother, Jamil Peterson, a.k.a. Mr. Allen Comedy, said, bro, they in here doing drugs in my house. I said, what? He said, yeah, they in here doing drugs.
Well, I'd kick their ass out.
I said, not my baby. My baby ain't here doing drugs. She don't do drugs. I know he do drugs, but she don't do. Surprise me, goddammit. Surprise me. So, that goes back to today's show. Do you want your daughter or your son dating someone like you or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And I would say yes. At this point in my life, I would say yes. I would take my fucking young ass and yes, get with him instead of getting with that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what it is about our children, but they like to do the fucking opposite of what you when you raise them, what you show them. They do the opposite. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, I would. At this point in my life, I would want my daughter to date a man, the younger me, other than the shit she got today. I would take it. I would take it. If I could change the shit, if I could change the things I did, maybe you know what? Let me say this. Maybe if I was a fucked up parent, maybe my daughter would do the opposite.
Maybe.
If I was a fucked up parent, maybe my child would do different. Maybe she'd be like, you know what? My parents are fucked up. I want different. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't fucking get it. This is why I'm doing this show today, because I want to. They tell you these things. When you're a good parent to your children, when you do the best you can with your children, they will tell you all the things you want to hear. Oh, you're great. I love you. I appreciate all you've done for me. When I get married, I want to have a wife like you or a husband like you. They'll tell you all that, but they go out and do different. Yes. Before I would say no. I don't want my daughter to be with a man like me. But now I see, I wish she did pick a man like me. I wish she did. And I don't know how many other people in the audience are going through the same thing. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. This is why I'm doing the show. I'm here to teach. I'm here to teach. I'm here to be open and honest with you, because I know there's other people in the world that's going through the same thing I'm going through. And don't feel bad. Don't feel bad if you want to kick your kid's ass. Believe me, I would have put my foot way up my daughter's ass. I want to say, what caused this? Is it the atmosphere? Is it the environment that will put you in? Did I push in a bad environment? Sometimes I say to myself, maybe I did wrong. Maybe I brought you into an environment that was not good for you. I didn't know the environment was bad until later. But I didn't think you would have become part of the environment that I put you in. So I don't know, brother. I think if I could have done it all over again, I would have done the opposite. I'd have been a fucked up parent instead of a good one. I think I would have. I think we give our children too much. I think we try so hard to be better for our children than probably that we got as ourselves as children. We try to outdo our parents the way our parents did us. We said, you know what? I ain't like the way my mom did that. I like the way my dad did that. When I have children, I'm going to do different. I'm going to do better. And that's what I did. I did better for mine, brother. I did better for my children. Better. My parents weren't bad. They weren't bad. But every time I did something fucked up, I got my ass beat. And I didn't want to do it to my kids. I said, you know what? I'm not going to discipline my children that way. Just because they do something bad, I'm going to talk to them. So I did things differently as a father. I want to be better than my father that raised me. I want to be there for my kids. I didn't want to be like my father that my father went to work, from morning to midnight. I didn't see my father until the weekend. I didn't see him Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I saw him Saturday and Sunday. Those are my days. And those days, he was out doing yard work. So I didn't really see him then either. But I said, when I have my children, I'm going to play. I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to be there for them. I'm going to raise them different. I'm going to raise them right. I'm going to show them the right things. Not expecting to get the complete damn opposite of what I was showing them. It leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Bad taste. And this is a real story, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't fake. This is a real story, I'm telling you. Real story. And if there's some people in there and is watching the show, if you're going through it, tell us. Tell us your story. Come into the show. The link is in the comment section. Come to the show. Come to the show. It's time to be real, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2023. Things ain't gonna get no better until you start voicing how you feel and being honest about shit. I'm honest. I don't have nothing to lie. I'm a grown man. I don't need to lie to you. I'm gonna keep 100 with you. My daughter turns 23 this year. 23. And like I said, I don't know where she lives at. I haven't seen my grandson. And I don't know if she's ever going to come back home. I don't know. I don't even know her number. She changed her number. So I can't even contact her. Bad, huh? Fucked up, huh? Very fucked up. Very fucked up. Very fucked up. So yes, at this point in my life, I would want my daughter to date somebody like me because my younger me wasn't as bad as what she brought me. I never thought my daughter would be out in the streets with a drug addict. Never thought I'd have a grandchild that I haven't seen or held or changed his diaper or fed a bottle to. I never thought a million years I'd be in a situation like this. Never thought I'd have to go to the mailbox and find bills that my daughter went and did stuff, went and got cars and credit cards and all type of stuff. And I can't help her. I don't even know where she's at. How do I help somebody that's part of me that I can't even talk to or see or don't know where she's at? I don't even know where she's at. But I know what you're doing. And the only thing I can say is, I don't know how to help you. She's not here. I don't know how to contact her. I had to call a creditor yesterday and say, stop sending mail. She don't live here. I don't know what to tell you. You want to send her to court? Send her to court. Maybe that might help her. Send her away. I don't know. How do you fix a child that's out doing whatever with whoever? How? How do you fix it? I don't know. I would love to know. I would love an answer. Somebody tell me, how do you help a child that seems like they don't want help? I don't know if she want help. I don't know honestly, I don't even know if she's alive. Ain't that fucked up? I can't even say she's alive. I don't know. Haven't heard from her. Haven't heard from her since. Let's see. Probably the last time I heard from her was December of last year. She had the baby in late November, early. Either way, last year. It's a whole new damn year, ladies and gentlemen. Whole new year. Whole new year. Credit card bills, car notes, phone bill. Any type of bill, you name it, we got it. And they're all looking for her. I don't see nothing with saying it's her name and his name. I just see her name on all these things. So I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. What would you do, ladies and gentlemen? What would you do? What would you do? In my situation, you have to say, yeah, I can see that. I can see why you would want her to be with a man like you because, damn, shit seems fucking crazy. It is. It is crazy. It is crazy. When I got close to her boyfriend, and I found out that he was hitting my daughter, he's lucky that the police were there. He's lucky. See, I had to evict this man and my daughter out of my brother's house. Yes. Jamil, Mr. Ob, Cardi Peterson, follow him on YouTube. He's funny. Yes. I had to help my brother evict my daughter and her crackhead baby daddy out of my brother's house. They weren't trying to leave. Can you believe that they were not trying to leave. So you were trying to do drugs, have a baby in my brother's house. That he allowed y'all to come in. He was like, you know what? I want to open my door to him. You know what I'm saying? That's my niece. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be there for the baby. He opened the door. And that's a good damn man, because guess what? I don't think I would have opened the door for him. But he did that shit for me. He opened the door up for mine. And I'm forever grateful for that brother. That's a real goddamn friend. That's a real fucking brother, because he opened the door for his damn niece and her goddamn boyfriend to come in his house, do drugs, and try to have a baby. And did not want to leave. He said, bro, I can't have no baby in this house. I'm already allowing them to be in here fighting and breaking up shit. And I said, you know what? I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you, bro. You help me. I'm going to help you get them out. They did not want to freaking leave. I had to call the police to have them escorted out the house. Escorted out the house. I didn't show her none of this. None of this. None of this life that I'm telling you about, I showed her. I didn't show her none of this. But I knew there was a problem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. You need to pay attention to your activities of your children. Right near the end of high school, she started playing hooky from school. And, you know, I was like, whatever, you know, I'll play hooky for school. But I ain't do it, ladies and gentlemen. When I play hooky, I did it in elementary school. I didn't do it in high school. I ain't do it in middle school. I play hooky in elementary school. So I got out of my system at an early age. So I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this typically the time, you know, the kids play, you know, they play hooky in school, they don't go to school, you know, okay, whatever. Okay, great. So what we did, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you what we did. We took my daughter out of high school and we homeschooled her the rest of the time. She got her GED. She went to college. When she went to college, them same activities that she was doing in high school, she was doing. Now mind it. This is where the experimental time comes in college. You know, you go to college, you know, you want to do a little pot, you want to do a little drinking, want to do a little partying. I was like, okay, this is normal, you know? College, you know, this is what happens. You know, you do weed, do a little drunk, you little drink, you know, party. We had to take her out of college and have her go to college online. This is when we should have known there was something wrong. But we still didn't think nothing wrong. We was like, okay, you know, a lot of kids don't make it through college. A lot of kids fuck up in college. But then she graduates from online. She went to Liberty University. She graduated, high honors, got her degree. And then guess what? That's when she met her baby father. Right during this time is when she met her baby father. Now mind it, when I was fucking up, guess where I went? I went to the service. When I knew my life was out of control, I went to the man. Now mind it, I'm the first one in my family to ever go to the service. So I didn't know shit about the service. Didn't know shit about it. Well, it was a good thing for me. It was a good thing for me. It was also a bad thing for me because I was looking at doing shit that I shouldn't be doing, but it was out of my control. But I wish I would have sent my daughter away to the service. Maybe she would be the situation she's in now. Maybe she wouldn't be. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you or somebody you know going through a situation like this? Do you know? I don't want to continue to rant. I'm not ranting. I'm just trying to be open and honest. And I want to know, what would you do? What would you do? Would you want your son to be with a mother like you, with a woman like you? Would you want your daughter to be with a man like you? Or would you want them to be out in the world with the chaos that's going on today? Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing going on out here but chaos. Nothing but chaos. Nothing but, pay attention. People are doing any and every damn thing in the world today. Nothing's off limits, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing's off limits. You got murderers out here walking the streets. Murderers. Because they don't want to prosecute murderers. There's murderers. There's rapists. There's drug dealers. All out here roaming the street. And they look like decent people. They look nice. Look like they got this shit together. My so-called, I thought was going to be my daggone son-in-law. He came into my house looking like he was about to, be something big. Working. Well-dressed. You don't know what a person is just by looking at him. Would you want your daughter to be with a man like your husband? Would I want my daughter to be with a man like me? Yes. Times are changing. Times are getting worse. And you cannot judge a book by its cover. Books look good on the outside, but you open that bitch up, it's some shit. I said my piece, man. I said my piece. I just hope and pray that people are paying attention. I want people to understand that if you're not in a situation, you can be in a situation. I want y'all to take a deeper look into your children's lives. A lot of us just look at it and say, you know what, I did that. It's okay, it's cool. I did that. But just because you did that, should you let that slide? Just because you identify with something that your child did, because you did it, should you let it slide? I let mine slide. I could have stopped a lot of them. I could have sat down and said, you know what? I'm not gonna let that slide. Just because I did it. Just because I did it. Just because I played hooky. Just because I drank. Just because I smoked a little bit of weed. But my children didn't know that I did that. So I can't say my children saw me doing weed. I can't say my children saw me doing drinking. I didn't show them none of that. I kept them from that. But they went out in the world and they saw it. And what goes on outside the world, they pretty much go according to what they see outside the world, not in the home. Your children get affected by what they see outside in the world. That's why a lot of people out here right now are crying and trying to get damn drag queens out of school. What they see is what they're going to more than likely let into their life and in their head. Children shouldn't see drag queens. They shouldn't. Their mind is still, it's still growing. The thoughts. They don't need to see that. I don't want my son seeing drag queens. I don't even want my son seeing transgenders. But we have it here. I can't block them from seeing it. Even cartoons are fucked up. Cartoons got transgenders and gay agendas and all type of shit. Like, what the fuck do I do? I gotta block my child for every fucking thing? It's your job as a parent to not let shit slide. Because if you let shit slide, it's just going to get worse. Yes, I did the fucked up shit. Yes, I played hooky in school. Yes, I did a little weed. Yes, I did some drinking. Yes, I did. And I saw my daughter do it. And I said, guess what? It's okay. I get it. I did it too. It's fine. She's gonna outgrow it. But she didn't outgrow it. She took it a whole lot further. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just here to tell you. It can happen to you too. There's a lot of you say, oh no, that'll never happen to me. Oh no, I'm a good parent. Oh no, I'm a good parent. My child knows better. I thought mine did too. Your children don't know no better. They don't. They don't. I'm gonna tell you right now, your children don't know no better. You know who's raising your kids for real? The outside world. The outside world is raising your children. And we allowed this to happen. We allowed this. What's going on right now? We allowed this to happen. We allowed it to happen. We let the small majority of people dictate what happens in the world. The small majority of people. The small majority of people want drag queens in schools. The small majority of people want your children to go out and get sex changes at 5 or 6 years old. The small majority of people. Where's the majority of people? The majority of us don't want that. Majority of us don't want our children out there seeing drag queens. Majority of us don't want our children getting sex changes at 5 years old. The majority of us don't want our children identifying as animals. Oh, mom, dad, I'm a dog. What? But where's the majority of people? The majority of us are sitting back and just watching America crumble. I served our country. I never thought in a million years our country looked like this. It almost feels like my time in service was waste. I can't even identify with America right now. Can't I even identify? I feel like I'm in fucking Mars. I ain't never seen Mars. But I'm pretty sure it's probably crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else to say. I just know that I wish my daughter date a man like me. I wish she would have had a baby by a man like me. I wish. At first, I would say no. But at this point in my life, I would say yes. Yes. I made some bad decisions as a child and as a young adult. But guess what? They weren't as bad as what I got today. Your children will come and bring you something that you never showed them. You showed them a good man, and they'll bring you a shitty one. You showed them a good mother, and they'll bring you a shitty woman. They will. I don't know if my daughter did it out of I don't know. Maybe there's something I did that she didn't like. Maybe she's trying to get me back for something. I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, they will bring you back the opposite of what you showed them in your life. Most of them. Now, I'm not going to say all of them. Some of them will bring you back the opposite of what you showed them. They'll bring you back the opposite. Will there be a day where she gets over all this stuff? I hope and pray she does. I hope and pray my daughter does. Hope and pray that she does find peace and find out that she's fucking up her life. I hope and pray she does before it's too late. Typically, when you get drugs, other things happen. Drugs, theft, crime. Drugs do end up with other crime. Crime is right behind drugs. Usually, typically. Like I said, I don't know where my daughter's at. I haven't seen my grandson. I don't know her phone number. Only thing I know of my daughter is that she's racking up a whole lot of damn debt. That's it. Sorry, man. I'm sorry I ranted this whole show. Sorry I did. But this is why I had to take a day off Monday. Had a lot to deal with. Had a lot going on. Had a lot to swallow. But I felt today I wanted to let people know that you're not alone. Some of you are going through this. And don't feel like you're by yourself because you're not. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. Just know this much. I'm not gonna let the world control my son. I'm not gonna let the world control my son. I'm not gonna let the world dictate what my son goes through. When my son does something wrong, something crazy, guess what? I'm gonna be right there to correct him. Like, oh no. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Usually your first child is the one that gets you to where you need to be with the second. I wish I was able to see what I see now. But I pray for my daughter. I pray for my daughter all the time. I pray for her, hope that she she's safe and that she finds her way. And that's all I can do. But my son, my daughter, you helped me learn. You helped me to learn. I hope you're watching. You know my internet channel. You know my channel. You've helped me to see. You helped me to parent your brother. You've helped me. You shown me what I did wrong with you. I let your stuff slide. I won't let my son slide. I won't let your brother slide. I won't let my son slide. I'm going to make sure that when he does something that I did or whatever, I'm going to correct it and not just let it slide. Ladies and gentlemen, protect your children. Protect your children. If your children are in a bad environment, take them out of it. Don't leave them in it. Now, some of you, I get you can't control what environment you're in. You can't control where you live at. You can't control it. But if you can control it, get them out of it. Try to limit what they see on TV. Try to. I know you're not going to be at it all the time, but try to. Some of you like, fuck it. He's not in my face. Or she's not in my face. They watch TV. Great. I don't got to pay him right now. No. Parenting is all day, every day. All day, every day. And if you don't want the kids, you shouldn't have had them. It's okay to say, you know what, I'm not ready for kids. Let somebody else raise the kids. If you can't raise them, let somebody else do it. But don't give up on them. This time right now, this world we're living in right now, your children need you more than our children. Okay, put it like this: your children today need parents more today than we was growing up. This shit we got going on right now is cuckoo. I didn't have this shit that was going on. This shit going on. I didn't know nothing about this shit when I was growing up. I didn't know about no transgenders and LGBTQ and sex changes. I don't know about that. Drag queens in school. No, we had none of that. My brother, he had none of that. I know back he had none of that. We had none of that. It's a different world right now. Different world. Different world. And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with your children. If you can't do it, let somebody else do it. If you don't want it, then get rid of it. But don't bring children here without no guidance. That's what I'm saying. Today, I'm letting y'all know this. Do not bring no children in this world without guidance. It's a failure. It's failure to them. It's a failure to yourself. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That is it. There's nothing else to be said. Just be honest. Just be honest. I learned how to be a better parent. I learned. Was I ready? Yes, I wanted kids, but I wasn't ready. But some of y'all get into having kids, and you know you don't want none. You know you don't want no kids. You know you don't want them. So when you don't want them, you're not going to try with them. Some of y'all use the children as daggone as paychecks. Children not paychecks. I go on and on all day. I can go on and on about what's going on in the world with children and grown-ups and the majority. But I know one thing is going on. the majority ain't speaking. The majority is quiet. The majority sitting around talking about it won't happen to me. Nope. That's the majority. Majority is like, oh, I don't see nothing wrong. Guess what? That small majority is going to come after yours. You might not think so, but guess what? Your door will be always open for chaos if you don't address it. I address mine. I don't pretend. I don't see her pretending. I say what I don't like. I say what I won't accept. And some of y'all just sitting back with the thumb of your ass talking about, oh, I don't see nothing wrong. This is going to be just fine. I'm sure some of you gonna watch this video and probably laugh, think it's funny, think it's a joke. But guess what? You'll be back. You'll be back on this video and say, guess what? My fault. I thought it was funny. And you'll say, you know what? You were right. I should have paid more attention. I should have been a better parent. I should have stopped my child when I had the chance to. I should have corrected him when I had the chance to. I'm sure. I know it. Some of y'all gonna watch this video, you're gonna laugh and say, damn, that's some fucked up shit. That should never happen to me. But thank you for the story. Guess what? I don't tell stories. I tell the truth. Some of y'all live in the storyland. I live in reality. And if you don't think you can live in reality, keep laughing. Brother, I'm sorry, man. I took over the show.
Yeah, didn't need me today.
But I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you sitting, listening, letting me vent. It was a vent, but also it was informative. But yeah, man. Did you want to say anything? I said a lot.
Ain't no time to say anything. You know, we brought up in another video about how you need to be a parent first and a friend second. And if you do your job as a parent, do everything you can to lead your kids in the right direction. I think my parents got to the point where they just kind of gave up on me. And you know, I got further into the alcohol and the drugs, right. And it's caused me relationship problems and health problems. And, you know, maybe I would have hated my parents for them being on my butt and, you know, trying to get me to do the right thing. But at this point, I would have appreciated it now, you know. Your kids might appreciate you later. They may hate you for the rest of their lives, but you still have to do everything you can to be a parent.
Right.
And you have to take that risk. So.
Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Please go like, share, and subscribe to my brother from another mother, the Bob's Broadcast. When I get off, I'm going to go look at this damn interview that I... Big fan of Jimi Hendrix, ladies and gentlemen. He had an interview with Jimi Hendrix's cousin, and I'm sure it was amazing. I'm going to check it out, but go check that out. Like I said, he got life coaches, comedians, music artists, you name it, he got it on this channel. He got it. Great channel. Go check it out. Please go like, subscribe, and share the content on this channel. Also, my other brother from another mother, Mr. Masculinity himself, Nico Lagan, is he comes on every Friday, ladies and gentlemen. If you have a son and you want your son to be masculine, have him go. Hey, sit down with your son or your teenager, and y'all go watch Nico Lagan on YouTube. Great content. I can't tell you enough. I'm still learning masculinity. From Nico Lagan. He comes on every Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Every Friday, Nico Lagan comes on every Friday. Check him out. Like, share, subscribe to his channel. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into the channel, tuning into the show. Please like, share, subscribe. And also, please, I sit here on show Reddit. I talk to you all. I know some of y'all watch. I know some of y'all going through the same shit I'm going through. Don't be scared to talk. Don't be scared to get in the show. Don't be scared. I drop the link every show. Every now and again, we get somebody, you know what I'm saying, that part of the show, say something good, say something great, be part of the show. But that's in the comment section. Hit the link and come into the show. Come in. You know, come in with your body on. I don't care what you look like. I don't care. Shoot. Come in. Feel free. We've all seen somebody look rough. I look rough sometimes. You know what? One day I'll come in looking rough. That way you make it feel comfortable. My brother, you looking good. I look good. Maybe one day we'll say, fuck it. We'll come in and look rough. We'll look like we just got out of bed. Make you feel comfortable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow. 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. And just do the best you can, ladies and gentlemen. It's rough out here. It's rough. Just do the best you can. Put your life aside for your children. Put your life aside for your children. I didn't know that. I didn't know I had to put my needs and wants aside for my kids when I first started being a parent. I still thought my needs and wants more important than my children. And they're not. My needs and wants could come back if God willing. God willing, I'm still if I do my job as a parent and my children out being successful, that's when my needs and wants can kick in again. But these children that you all have need all your attention, every second of your attention. And I mean every second. And make sure you pay attention to the little things. Don't say, you know what, this is fine because, you know, I've seen this before. Or this is normal. There's no such thing as normal. There's no such thing as normal if it's not right. If it's not right, it's not normal. And that's what a lot of us do. We say, oh, I did that when I was a kid. That's normal. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't get away with normal anymore. Because today's normal will be tomorrow's chaos. That's it. Brother, I love you like a fat boy love cake.
Love you too, bro.
You got any final words before we get out of here, man?
No, I ain't got nothing.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Like I said, watch your kids. Protect your kids. Protect yourself because the world is crazy. You got to protect yourself too. And we'll see y'all tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We will see y'all tomorrow. And we're going to rock out.
This time my heart feels like I know that I'm okay. Then I realize that nothing hasn't changed. The weight of the world was tearing up my life. Now it's making sense that it's all in my mind. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time.